Hi everyone. I'm just a couple seconds late here. I had to delete some files before I could start. So I think I'm getting an echo. Let me check that. Okay. Hopefully everything's good. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay. Maybe that's good now. I think I have two of myself open. So let me figure out how to get rid of that right away. Okay, hopefully. Can you hear me, Pam? Can you hear me, Janet? See, I'm still getting an echo. It's coming from somewhere. Can you hear me all right? Hold on. I'm trying to. Got myself in there twice. Remove from stream. Okay. That's better, I think. I still can hear something. I have no idea where it's coming from. But if you don't hear it, then that's okay. So, hello again, everybody. Oh, I see a new person, Artsy Nurse. I don't think I've met you before. Welcome. Welcome, Janet Nash from across the sea. Pam, who's probably sewing. Who else? Anne. Hi, Anne. I still didn't get time to go look at your video, but I'm still going to do it. Um, and that's all that's here so far that I can see on chat. Thanks for coming. Oh, Pam, I'm sorry you have a headache. Well, just sit back and relax because this is going to be pretty uneventful today. I'm just, I'm just going to work in some of my art journals, mostly this one, which has mostly fairies in it. But thank you all for coming. Oh, you mostly paint. Well, there's a lot of that in here, but you never know what I'm going to be doing. So you're always welcome to come. I'm always here on Sundays. So I have this book, and I have lots of things to work in it with, but I did want to show you one thing first. Some of the gals were working on their um, fairy tale magazines that they're doing for a swap with Janet. And it made me think of this big book I have that I started a while back. Hi there, Carol. Welcome. Welcome in. And so I pulled it out to see. I knew I'd done some stuff with it, and my idea was to use it for a embellishment storage. It's pretty big. Let me see how big it really is. I've had it for a while, and it was a book of Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales. So it's 8 by 11, and it's 3 1/4 inches deep. And I just took the spine apart and made a new spine that was bigger. So I don't know how I'm gonna like using this. I have a little system that I use all the time that I have things in little notebooks. Let me get one like this. Just little dollar notebooks from the dollar store, and they have pages made up, and everything's in there. So I have these sorted by subjects, but sometimes they get really, really full if I have a lot of stuff, and I haven't used it up in a while. But so anyway, I thought I would try putting some of it in here. It is large. It has 7 signatures. And I did a 5 hole, is it 5, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 5 hole pamphlet stitch. And I just thought I'd show it to you real quick. But I tried to keep the the um, the drawings and the graphics in here because I really like them. So every page that was in the book is either in here whole or it's been cut and folded to make a pocket. So everything that had a picture on it, I kept the picture. So on this one, I folded the bottom up to make a pocket. And that's pretty much what I did all the way through. I added a few things. And I had all these, I was so far along on this that all the signatures were ready to go in. So I did it all yesterday after I heard y'all talking about what you were working on. This is what I did. So on some things I put in clear pockets. And I just tried to keep all the graphics in there because I really liked how whimsical it was. So and like I said, I added some things, made more places to stick stuff. And then I also added in the center of each signature, I added these plastic zip bags. So I could put little things in there and zip it up. So that's basically what I did. And then on the pages that just had writing or, just had text, I used them to make these little holder pages so I can just stick stuff in there in little strips. Same thing here. And all the music pages I put in, I made a pocket on one side of each of those to hold more things. Here's another one of these. So anyway, that's basically what this is. And then the middle signature, I just used page protectors and made some bigger pockets. So that's what this is. So anyway, I just wanted to show it. We'll see how much use that gets. If it doesn't get any use, then we'll do something else with it. You never know. And what else? I had one other little thing I was going, oh, here it is. I have all these little calendar books from my daughter's travel company from 2000. And I was trying to think of a way to use them because they're such a cute little size and they have like a leatherette cover on them. So I just made you just use it like a little glue book sort of thing. It turned out really cute. And then I left travel information with the airlines, phone numbers and stuff like that. And then there was a couple pages for notes and phone numbers. So I left those. But otherwise I covered all the pages. And that turned out pretty cute. And I can still go back in and like put pockets in if I want to. I did on a couple, like that's a pocket. But I just had fun gluing the stuff in with all the ladies. So that was the other thing I piddled around with the other day. But today, well, Janet, I had so much stuff already. So it wasn't a big stretch to fill it in. So I started this. There was a challenge a while back, months and months ago. And I'd never done a JB5 before. So I thought, hi, Janet Burgess. Thanks for coming. So I thought I would try it because I hadn't done it before. I kind of work that way sometimes when I'm working in books like this with the JB5. If you don't know what that is, it's where you do one thing like you paint, you do all the pages with the background, the paint. Then you add, I don't remember what they all were, but maybe you add a magazine, something out of magazine. And then you maybe use a stencil. Then you doodle, and so on and so forth. And I really enjoyed it. I didn't like the speed part. I enjoy it, but I would rather do it at my own pace instead of really, really hurrying to get so much done in so much time. But I still enjoyed doing it. So that's what started this book. And I put the ladies on a bunch of pages. This is from a clothing catalog that I really like the images. And then I decided that they make really good fairies. So I got out the butterfly wings and added some of that. So these aren't necessary. None of these are necessarily done yet. So they're still in progress. So see, she was out of that clothing magazine, and I can't think. I know it starts with a G, but I can't think of the name of it. And just different images from magazines, a little bit of doodling. When I started these pages, I was scraping paint. I like to scrape paint. I like the way it looks when you layer it. So that's what these mostly are. They were just brushed on there real big and scraped, or just painted, one or the other. And mostly I left a blank between each spread. Excuse me. And I used paint pens. Some of this is paint pens. I've shown this before, so some people have probably seen it. And so I wanted this gal here, but I didn't have her wings yet, so I just glued her feet down. But she's all glued in. This is a train, and this is the smoke. And it comes on up in here. I did all this, but I'm not crazy about it yet. I might have to do something different on there. I think I would like for it to have like a book page or something on there. I think that's too stark, that white. Yeah, so I just decided to go through and make most of them in fairies. I think this one's done. It has a lot of writing over here, and all it says is dance like no one is watching, over and over and over and over. And then it says dance down here. I don't know if you could see that. This is kind of a shiny, some of this paint is kind of shiny. So I still have a lot of room in here. I can go back and do something different if I want to on these blank pages. I haven't worked in it in a couple months. See, I like the way this turned out with the paint just scraped across there and dry brushed. And then this was a picture, and I put something else here and I really didn't like it. So I had this fish that I'd already done on another piece of paper, so I cut him out and stuck him in there, and I really like him in there. I like this page really well. You can see here where some things have seeped through, but I don't care. I like the way that looks. But, you know, this isn't done yet, I don't think, this page. This one might be done. I just never know until I just decide it's done. So this is a magazine cutout, all painted in. And here she is with her wings. Unless you feel this, it actually looks like these wings were already on her because it's a similar color depth, or, you know, it just looks like it goes already. Plus it helps that this is not glossy, and neither is this. So it really looks like it blends, like it was together all along. Thanks, Janet. I like that fish too. I didn't make her into a fairy because I thought with her little wrap here, scarf, whatever it's called, shawl, I didn't want to put the wings in there. I thought it would be too busy. So that's as far as that one's gone. And here's some new ones that are just plain right now. Sometimes I put the wings in on them ahead of time, and sometimes after. I think I'm going to color this today, maybe. These are just some things out of my Zen doodling stuff that I cut out and stuck in there. She needs some wings of some kind. I'm not sure yet. She might get some drawn on wings because she looks kind of pixie-ish. And then I did this page, before I started doing the fairies. Hi, Angie. Thanks for coming. Red and blue page. This one. Yeah, I kind of like it too. Of course, I love checks on everything. Well, here they are again. I like this page really well, and I'm trying to decide. She would be real cute with some wings sticking up. I don't know. I might put wings on all of them, maybe. She would. They'd look cute with wings. I like this girl. So as you can see, I still have a lot to do. Here's one of my doodling hands. I like doing hands like this. I do a lot of them. They're just when I just want to draw or something, that's what I do because it's easy. I don't have to think about it too much. It's mostly just draw the stuff and then I get to color. Now, this started out as a magazine image. And then this is all music paper underneath that's cut in strips. And then I drew over it. This is a magazine image face that I painted over. So I used the image to get my shapes and spacing and everything, and then just painted over it. She looks totally different from how she did look. It doesn't even look like the same woman. See, she's going to be good with wings on her. And I don't know if you can see this. This is a real leaf, and this is a fairy that's painted on the leaf. And then I just glued that in the book. So you can actually feel, the leaves. Now, if I was to really bend this a lot, it'd probably crack. But otherwise, it's pretty good, just, like it is. Here's two gals. I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking like a city in perspective back here somehow. I think is what I'm going to do on this. That's just what's in my brain. And this is just starting something. This is black, painted black, and then this is one image of the storm in the ocean, and then this is another image of the lady that I put the two of them together. I like doing that, Janet. I mean, you could do it with more than that. Even like if you want to, let's say you want a lion in your journal or whatever you're putting it in. If you can find one like you like, just cut it out and then go in and paint over it. If it's glued down well, it's not a problem. And here's a magazine image. And here's the girl from the catalog. And then here's, I don't know, that was in something. I just cut it out and made it look like she was holding it in her hand. And this is just all paint pens and scribbles. And here's some loose ones I haven't glued in yet. These are birds. I think they're actually glass. Oh, well, maybe not. I think they're blown glass or something. But this right here is a piece of jewelry that looks like a sheaf of wheat or something with diamonds in it. It's holding it in its beak. I don't know. I think I cut that out of a museum magazine or something. I really like this picture. This was the picture that I cut the whole picture. And I stuck it in there and just played with it. Angie, I think you should just do whatever you feel like doing, babe. Janet, they have a couple of coating the leaves. the leaf, has a couple of coatings of matte medium on it, plus glue, plus some paint in places. So I think it's fine. I mean I don't I'm not worried about it. I don't think it's going anywhere. I like this page. This was the lady. That was a magazine image, just like that. I added the moon in her hand, and then this is all doodled on. But that was so cool. I thought, oh, I got to put that in there. The wax does help it though, Janet. If if you haven't already put all that other stuff on there, because it does get down into the I don't want what do I want to say? I say the skin of the leaf. I don't know what else to call it, and it does help to keep it from flaking and cracking off. This one. See if I can get it where it's not. Nope, it's too hard. That was probably best. Hi, Allie. Thanks for coming. Didn't I just look at her? Oh, I did. And then I think these last few pages are still blank. Yep. Okay, so there was a preview. I had a bunch of stuff stuck in here, so it's trying to get bendy. I need to not put that stuff in there. But I still have plenty of room, I think. It might get a little bit mouthy, but I think for the most part it'll be all right. So, what do I want to start on? Let's look at some of the ones that aren't very far yet. I really like this page. I think this might be done. I'm not sure, but I do like it. Actually, funny thing, this gal was about that much taller. She was too tall to fit on my page. So I thought, she was really tall. So I just cut it off right here and made the skirt shorter so that it would fit my page. So she looks a little long-waisted. But I like this page. Okay, let me see. This gal needs some wings so she can be glued down. And maybe I don't know if I want to use book paper or if I just want to glaze it with like maybe a tan color. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about that. So I have a whole pile of stuff. Let's see. Ooh, she could have some really big wings, but I don't think. Thanks, Allie. Let's see what I got here. Those look kind of small. Oh, wait, this one. That one's on music paper. I'm going to keep these out because I'm going to use those. I think that one would be okay. Or I could use more colorful ones. Oh, I think maybe those. I like those better for her. So here we go. Fussy cutting. So I hope y'all can just sit back and relax and enjoy a couple hours of visiting. For a little while. Where you don't have to think too hard. Sometimes we think so hard all the time, we don't take time just to let our minds rest. And I think that's when we get really tired. Just constantly going. I'm going to leave this together because I think it's going to fit without cutting it apart. If I have to, I can cut the body off and just put the wings wherever I want them. also have a lot of writing type embellishments to do in here, I think. You know, I make a lot of journals and sell them or give them away. And but I don't journal myself. I've tried it. I can make it like maybe 2 days, and then that's it. I put it aside and I don't do it. But I do love making the journals. And I always try to leave space for people to be able to write in them because that's what a journal is. Now when I'm doing this kind of stuff, this is for me. And I just do whatever I want, whatever I'm inspired about that day. And but I do it with artwork instead of writing. Once in a while, I'll write something out, but usually it's about like a friend who's passed away or something, you know, like that. And it's just sort of like in remembrance of them because I'm thinking about them. But otherwise, I don't really sit down and write in my journal every day. I just don't do it. I admire people who can. Now, see, I like that. What I don't like is I can see through her hand. Now, let me fix that right quick. Since I've already got her glued on here, I'm just going to take my ruler, my metal ruler, and put it behind her hand and find my knife. Ontario. Okay, Allie, get your rest, girl. Get some rest. So I'm just going to cut this little part by her arms out. I know that's not necessary and it probably doesn't bother anybody, but this is my book for just me. It bothers me, so I'm cutting it out. I got approached this morning at church. One of the gals asked me if I would be willing to participate. They're wanting to start a card ministry. Now, I've been supplying them with handmade greeting cards for a couple years now. I usually take my scraps and use them to make blank cards. Well, you know, they're decorated, but they're blank inside so that they can be used however. And they sit in a big box in the office at church, and anybody who wants to use them, like, you know, the deacons or ladies or whoever, they can go in there and just take a bunch of them and use them. And they're pretty generic because they don't have sentiments on them. Is Janet going too? Let's see, where is she? I missed that. Well, Allie, don't wear yourself out, girl. Get some good rest. Oh, no, Janet didn't say she was leaving. Maybe I missed it. Oh, night. She said good night to Allie. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure I said good night if they were all leaving. My art glitter glue doesn't know if it wants to work or not. So one time I think I have to squeeze it hard and it blobs out. And next time I don't squeeze it hard and it won't come out at all. It can't make up its mind lately. Okay, let's see if I can do this. It's easier if you put these on first. That way they're all glued together and you can just lay it down in one piece. But I didn't do that, so. Ta-da! Now, I think I'm going to come back to that. So those two gals are ready. I'm not going to do anything to her because I like this. Even though there's a big blank here, I still like this. I like the colors and stuff. I might put some gold on this key. Ooh, coffee sounds good. Okay, she is not, they are not getting wings because it's already too much on this page. So I guess their wings are just folded. I'm going to cut this edge off here. So this is mostly what I'm going to be doing today. I took time, I guess it was Friday, to do a good cleanup job. And I put a lot of stuff away, and as I was going through putting stuff away, I found a lot of things that, you know how when you have something that needs something done to it, something fixed on it or whatever, and you just lay it aside. Well, I had a lot of things laid aside. So as I was picking up, I stopped with each thing and did whatever it needed done so that I could put it away or get rid of it or whatever. I'm not sure what's going to happen on this page yet. I have to keep thinking about that one. Now let's see about these girls. I also have some, where's that book? I also have some shiny butterflies, these big girls. And they have, you know, I like stuff that's matte. I don't really like the shiny stuff that much, but, you know, I could paint over them with something. So I'm going to get one of those out. These are really pretty. I think I got these at the Dollar Tree. And I think some of them were given to me also. I forgot now. Who? I don't think it was Beth Schuler, but it could have been. I think it might have been Lisa sent these to me. Now see, here's some big ones. They're matte. I'll leave those go for right now and come back to them probably. I want to see. She's purple. I'm just not sure if I want to use these with the gold. Although I was going to put some gold throughout the book, so it probably wouldn't matter. I'm going to cut this up and see what happens. I started to tell you something a while ago and I already forgot what it was. There was this little girl at church this morning. This isn't what I was thinking of, but it just came to mind. And I was sitting talking to a guy, and one of the young fathers at church, he was asking me about something, and she ran up. I don't even know who she was. We were sitting by the auditorium door, and she just came running down the hallway and ran in there and came over to me and tapped me on the arm. I'd never seen her before, even, I don't think. And handed me a piece of paper, and she had drawn a little stick figure on there, and she handed it to me and took off. I don't know who she was, but it was so cute. So I had a prize this morning. Okay, now, see, I don't think, I'm going to put little wings on her, I think. Now, how am I going to do that? That's what you're asking, I'm sure. Let's see, how would they go? They would go like that, I think. Where's my pencil? I think they would. Let's see how that'll look. I just took my pencil and drew along the edge of this. It kind of stuck in there. Yeah, I think she's going to get some little wings. I was working on my fairy collection from last week. I didn't get very far because I had so many things going on. So I'm still working on that. Let's see, how's that one? I did make some little bitty books that turned out cute with the fairies. Don't ask me why I'm on a fairy kick. I don't have any clue. See, that one doesn't look right. It needs to be even. Kind of hard to tell at this angle if it's even or not. Let me measure it. Oops. There. Okay. Now here. So this one is here. This one. Yeah, that's better, I think. Okay, try that again. I got to watch a little bit of Ann and Carol's and Becky streaming this morning on the way to church. Carol's journals were really cute. I liked them. And Ann, she's working on her book. And Becky was working on her magazine. It's come along really nice. It still doesn't look right. Probably the way she's standing. I think that needs to go like that. Be a lot easier if I'd done this beforehand instead of trying to match it to her. All right. I think that'll do. Art Junkie, I think I subscribed to your page today. I mean, your channel. All right, now let's see. How close are we? Pretty close, except where is my... See if I can lift that a little bit. There. There's that one. Sorry, I'm sniffing for some reason. There's that one. That looks okay. I like it. See, this one still looks high though, doesn't it? Okay, that's because... Well, it wouldn't look the same anyway. I'm not going to worry about it. It's too much to worry about. Too much to worry about. I'm sure somebody's going to come in here 50 years from now when they're trying to dig all my junk out and say, wow, she put those wings on crooked. Uh-oh. There. I love this little clothing catalog that I cut these out of. There's so many cute pictures in there that it's hard to pick which one you want to use because you kind of have to pick and choose. Well, let's mess that up. Okay, let's look at this girl. This one, yeah, she's happy. You can tell she is comfortable in her own self. I would love to have clothes like this, just, but I'm a big girl. They don't come in my size. I could make them. My husband would probably have a heart attack. He's a lot more conventional about those things. And I kind of like to keep him happy, so I don't worry about it. There's one of my old junky clothes around home. That way I don't have to worry if I get paint on them or emboss something on them or whatever. I just go on. Oh, thanks, Art Junkie. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat. Let's see. Well, y'all are in bed with your... Hey, once I go to bed, I'm ready to go to sleep, so I don't listen to anything. My husband's been playing music lately, but he's got it down really low, so once I get my CPAP on, I barely hear it, which is good. Thanks, Janet, for putting that in for Art Junkie. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put some antennas on them too. Okay, now let's see. Can we get this one straight? How big do I want those? I think I want them about like so. Here we go again with the hit or miss drawing. That one worked. Okay, now let's see this one. I'll be lucky if this one fits. It's a little harder. Excuse me. Yeah. Yay! Yay! Oh. Thanks, Art Junkie. I'm all about color. I love color. I love color. I guess red's probably my favorite color to use in decorating and artwork. But I do like all colors. I find I don't use blue, regular blue, as much as other colors for some reason. I don't use yellow a whole lot, but I do use it. But I do use teal a lot, and I like lime greens. Lime green goes with everything as far as I'm concerned. Oh, she looks cute. Look at her. That came out good. I make sure that's dry before I flip it over. Flip it over and get it on the other gal's face. She'll look like she's got warts. I think she's cute. I love that top she's wearing. And see here, I didn't cut that out. I should have. I could go back and paint it white or something. But okay, so here we are on this page, and she needs her wings. Don't know what color she needs, but let's see. I thought I had another pile of wings here. I don't see them. Maybe I was thinking of the little book. Ouch. So we have pinkish background. Maybe some more little ones. I don't know that I like that. Let's see. Oh, here's a pretty blue one. I like this one. And it'll bring up that blue. I like that one. Okay. Yeah. Come on, little butterfly. I've lost my tools again. Come on, little butterfly. Spread your wings and fly. Pencil. Oh, some juice with raspberries and strawberries. Oh. Oh. Raspberries and strawberry juice. That sounds good. I've been wanting to make some a fruit smoothie. I usually use cranberry juice, yogurt, frozen strawberries. Sometimes I'll throw either banana in there or some orange juice. I've got some frozen strawberries in the freezer, but I think they are just way too old to use. So I tried to get some in my grocery order the other day and they didn't come. They were out. So I'm going to have to get some. Now you see why I need that other big book to put stuff in, because my little books are getting so full. Usually I use them fast enough to where they don't get that full, but oops. I guess I slowed down on stuff or something. Or I just have new stuff I've been using instead of what's in stock already. And I kind of go in spurts. I'll use a lot of butterflies and then I'll get tired of them, and I'll use a lot of flowers and I'll get tired of them. Just depends what kind of mood I'm in, I guess. Now, if these were not glued down, if the ladies weren't already glued down, this would take me a matter of moments to do. But since I have to trim them to fit, it takes a little bit longer. And these were glued down before I decided to make everybody a butterfly. So that's basically what happened. But still, it's relaxing. It's a relaxing process if you let it be. I could be all flustered and everything if they don't fit right or something, try and figure out what to use or whatever. But I'm enjoying it. Okay, I like that on her. See, that brings in all these blues to play with her. So she's good. I think I'm going to doodle. I think I'm going to doodle her wings. So I'm not going to do her yet. Now, big question. And I think I already know the answer, so it's not really a question anymore, is it? Do these guys get wings? And I think they do. I think they do. Don't need to think about it, I guess. because I've already decided. Usually when I'm printing out these digitals, I print them in several sizes, especially if I'm in the mode to use a bunch of them, with whatever I'm working on. I just print a bunch of sizes, then I have lots of choices. I like this page. Oh, I left her a little bit loose. See, I must have been thinking that she was going to get wings already because I left a space to glue them down. Sometimes I'll be working on stuff and I'll put it away and then come back to it a good while later. And I will have had some really good ideas, but then when I come back to it, I can't remember what they are. I really need to write stuff down because, when you're old, that's what happens. So here's, I have to tell a pickleball story. Well, here's the pickleball results for this weekend's tournament in Branson, Missouri. My granddaughter got bronze in singles, silver in women's doubles, and I think she got bronze today in mixed doubles. And this is in a higher category than she's been competing with. So I didn't think that was too bad. And she did something. Her last tournament she was at, she had a bad toe. This time, she was running or something, and she sort of did the splits when she kind of fell and did the splits, and she made her hip sore. But she played with it that way, so her mom said she was a real trooper. But she also said that she should have gotten gold in the singles, that she probably would have, but she refused to eat any breakfast, and she just ran out of energy. So I guess hopefully that taught her a lesson, Sometimes if she gets really hot, she gets sick, so she doesn't want to eat because she knows she's going to get real hot. I think that's too big for her. That one's not going to work. Let's see, what else have we got here? These are all too big. I have to go back to the little ones. Where is it? Hi, Kimberly. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Maybe? Let's see. Goodbye, Carol, if I missed you. Let's see, I need the other direction. Look at this teeny tiny one. I gotta use this one. Where'd my scissors go? Here they are. I was at Artie Mae's channel this morning, I guess is when it was, sometime this morning, and she was doing a really nice technique using an embossing folder and metallic rub-ons. Turned out real nice. If you get a chance, go look at it. I think she just posted it today, maybe yesterday. Okay, she's gonna get some teensy weensy wings. Teensy weensy. Teensy weensy. There we go. Oh, okay. See, here's some. I think that'll work. Look like they're kind of. Oh, that's already sticky. All I have to do is trim it. I better put some glue. Sometimes things don't stick very well. Okay, now. Miscalculated. Let's see. Oh, that's right. There. I want them to look a little drippy. There. Whoops. There. Okay, who's next? Who is next? I don't know how I'm going to get hers. They need to be small. Here's a small. It's already, oh, that's upside down. Nope, sorry. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I gotta miss her hair. And I got to do that. Now let's see. Where's her hair? Her hair comes down like this. That's too far. Try that. Hit or miss. Hi, Nettie. You're not late. And Kathy. Hi, welcome. Oh, that was Artie Mays is who I was talking about. She's pretty. She does really neat stuff. I don't think I cut that on the line. I didn't. See, who did I say? Nettie, Kimberly, Kathy. I just want to make sure I didn't miss you. Okay, now. Ta-da! Not too sure about this one, but we're going to try it. Yeah, that worked okay. It looks like she's in front of the other girl with her little teeny tiny wings. So then I got this gal. Those are too light to even see, so they're a no. think I want those on her. Now what about this other chick? Don't want brown, I don't think. Here's brown, here's green. They're too big. I like those for her. They look too similar. She needs something a little bit different. What would it be? What would it be? Hi, Judy. Thanks for coming. I think she's getting those. Maybe these. You never know. All right. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. I do really like this page, though. I think I might have said that already. But, you know. I think this one, because it shows up better. And then she gets, yeah, I think that. See, hers barely show up. Okay. So, we got 2 to fix, and this page will be on its way, a little farther on its way. Her scarf is flouncing around. Let's go around it. And then this side is just I hear feet hitting the floor upstairs. Naps must be over. Oh yeah, I like this on her. Good choice, Deb. Good choice, Deb. Good job. My hands are so dry, I can't get hold of anything. Now, how many of you like to do detail work like this? I actually enjoy it. Some people, it makes them want to jump off the bridge. Hi, Dixie. Dixie Doodles. Nice little fairies. I have a poem. Maybe it's in this, maybe I put it in this book. I'll have to see. I might have stuck it in the back. I have a poem about fairies. Or the fairy queen or something like that. Can't remember now. I'm pretty sure I stuck it in here somewhere. Okay, now they all have wings. Oh, not her. Spoke too soon. Speaking too soon. Okay, honey. You're getting your wings so you can fly. Fly. Fly away. Okay. I like things like this where you can start it and, work on it at your own pace whenever you feel like it. You don't feel like don't feel like you've got any deadline or it's just relaxing. Where's my other wing? Here it is. No one's pushing me to hurry up and get done. Okay, so now it's right there. The swing, the garden swing or outdoor swing, whatever you want to call it, that my husband's been working on for us, it's finished. It's out on the patio and it's beautiful. He had a few pieces left that he decided to repurpose, and now he's making a little chair size swing for a guy at work that has a little girl. So he's kind of making it for her. It's going to be real cute. Well, everything he makes turns out really nice, so, But the swing is very pretty. There we go. Yay, they're all done. What do you think? They look pretty cute, don't they? Okay, so that page is ready to pass on for now. It might even be done. I really think it is because I like it just the way it is. This page is done. What is that? It's a little scrap of paper that just got scooted underneath that other piece. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't know. That was funny. Her wings might be too small, but I'm going to leave them like that. I kind of like them. Yay, done. Okay. Just don't know if I want to use that on her. I have to think about that. I'll pass her by for now. Thanks, Nettie. Thanks, Artsy Nurse. This page. Well, I may go in and do some scribbling in here or write something in here. But mostly she's done. Now her She definitely needs, let me put these aside before they get out of whack. They might be out of whack already. Good grief. Okay. You get in there. Get in there for now. So I want to use one of these big ones for her. The green's pretty. So is the it's hard to tell. Okay. See, I don't want that. This one isn't too bad. But sometimes it's hard to tell. It'll pick this up, and this will pick up a little bit of the green, but it doesn't really go with it that much. I kind of like the idea that it would have a tail. Kind of, I did it like sort of like that. I'm not crazy. Let me look back in this book again. Maybe there's a different color. Okay, Janet, thank you so much, and thank you for coming. Hope to see you again sometime. So here are the great big ones, but I think they're probably too big. Although she could probably do it. Maybe this one. Oh, that's tempting. Yeah, the green one is pretty. They're all pretty, really. But look at this one, how it... If I kind of tilt it a little bit. I kind of like the big one. I think I'm going to go with the big one just because there's the room there and I can use it. Oh, I should look in the camera. It's easier to see. Yeah, I think she needs the big one. But which one? I don't think the blue, there's no blue, so the blue's not going to really go. But this one has a lot of colors that really pick up all through there. It's probably the best color choice. But this is pretty too, because the background of her top is a this dark color right here. It's darker pink. But yeah, Nettie, I do like the green one, but I don't have another big green one. Nope. That's all the big ones I have. I think I'm going to use this one. I just think it draws it together a little better. I have no idea what else is going to be on this page, so. So let's move this over for now. Let's see if I can. Oh, I just noticed something. Let's see. This is actually. See, I think part of this is the chair. You can't see it because it's cut off, but I think. Well, I can't do anything about it now, can I? Because it's already there. I'll just. But I think her actual body is here. Or somewhere around there. So this was on her shoulder. Could do it like so. See how this does. I can see where I drew. Oh. Nettie's like, I don't care, just do something. Just do it. See, this is really part of her chair. That looks a little funny. I'll have to do something with that whatever I'm going to do. I should have just cut this right here so it looked like she was sitting on a bench because that was actually a chair, but I didn't notice it at the time. Too late, Mama. Okay, now. Oops, something's not right. Here we go. There. There she goes. Yep, I'll have to do something there because I don't like the way that looks. Okay, lady, I'll come back to you. Not sure what's happening over here. This page is done, though, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. You might get a little doodling, we'll see. These gals look like they're really ready to do something. So let's give them some wings so they can fly. Spread your tiny wings and fly away. She needs something turquoise. Actually, this kind of goes with her. I could pump that up a little bit with some turquoise. Oops. Well, here's some purple in here. Oh, right here. No purple, but this might go with that. Oh. Uh-huh. I think those are good. I think those will work. Get in there. Okay. Now. I think she's only the top ones are gonna show. Because she's got her arms spread out so far. Put some ropes under the girls with the arms and have a butterfly. Good idea. I have to think about it. Yeah, she's just going to have two little ones sticking out. I was kind of thinking on this page, I might have some napkins that have some flowers, that I could have come up over the top like that. I'm thinking I have some, but I'm not sure. Better watch my time. It's already 5:30. Didn't do any painting or anything yet even. There's never as much time as you think there's going to be. I don't want that in that crack either. You hear the dogs coming down the steps. I feel like this day has just flown by. Just absolutely flown by. The whole day. There, that's pretty good. Okay, Chickie, you're the last one. I don't think you're the last one in the book, but you're the last one that's getting wings today. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for coming in. If anyone hasn't subscribed, I would appreciate a subscription. I'm almost to 300. Almost. Every time I get close, something happens and I lose a people or two. Maybe they decide they don't like me. I don't know, but you know how that goes. Okay, honey, here's yours. Mm-hmm. See, I can't put it on that crack because this is heavy and it's not going to bend. So I'm just going to have to go with what I can do. Which is not going to be much showing. Could cut it at the crack, but I don't want to do that. I hope everybody's going to have a really good week coming up. Lots of creative time. Lots of resting time. Hope everybody's backs heal up and all those other things we got going on. So that we can just enjoy ourselves. That side looks really different. Where is that? Oh, no wonder. That's the part I cut off. On the wrong side. I wonder it didn't look right. Right there. I'm like, how in the world does that go? It's the wrong one, Deb. Wrong one. so those gals are done. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, let me catch up now. We'll do something on this page while we have a few minutes left. How many minutes do we have? Oh, we have 30, or around close to 30. I didn't think it was going to take me that long just to do that, but since I had to cut around everything, that's what took a while. Let's see. Moved things around the other day, so looking for stuff again all the time. I think I'm going to use this little definition out of here. Now, the question is, what am I going to write with? I hate white gel pens. I absolutely hate them because they never work right. So maybe I can use something else. Let me scroll over here and see what I got. Maybe a white pencil will work. Try it. Yeah, this gel pen's not too happy, so we'll try the pencil. All right, so my definition is absolute. And I don't like that at all. So, nope. What else do I have? Where did I put my Jelly Roll pens? Did I know? Got 20 million different pins. So maybe I won't write. Maybe I'll just do something else. I'll use that for something else. Or I could put it up here, I guess, if I wanted. Oh, I like this one, ability. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Now I want you to watch me. Watch and be proud of what I'm doing. I'm putting this nicely off-white paper. I'm going to put glue on it. And I'm going to glue it straight to the paper. Very nicely. Up in this corner. And then guess what? No inking. No inking. I'm proud of myself. No inking. I like that there. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this. This is a Posca pen. Just make a little frame. Just simple, something simple. Make it stand out. Then I want some white dots. white dot, white dot. I'm just going to fill this page in. It's supposed to be dots, not ovals. Good night, Janet. I hope I get to watch in the morning. I think I will. Janet from across the sea. Janet must have an amazing memory. Because somebody can come on her stream, on her live stream, who she hasn't even seen in a while, and she's like, oh, how are you doing? How's your dad? How's your sister? Did she have her baby? Oh yeah, did you get your floor done? I'm like, oh gosh, I had such a hard time, and here she remembers all this stuff just off the top of her head. I know it's off the top of her head because she never stops to look it up or something. That's an amazing trait to have, to be able to remember things like that. Okay, there's some dots. I'm wondering if I should do dots all the way around. I don't know. I think I'm going to put those there and then do some on this side. Sorry, I have to turn it upside down. I can't function. I'm going to put some over here, and then I'll sort of frame it. If you go fast with Posca pens, oh, Janet, thank you. If you go fast with Posca pens, you're going to get spatters because it sort of catches on what you're doing and then kind of skips along and it spits out little splatters. But if you'll go slow, you can actually feel when it's starting to happen, or at least I think you can. And you can, pull back a little bit so you're not getting splatters all over the place. Now, I was just waiting for it to splatter since I was saying that. But, yeah. I really like Posca pens, but sometimes they don't work well on paper because depending on what kind of paper you're using, it will pill up. And I don't like that. See, I had a little splatter there, but it was inside my circle. And it's trying to do it now. There's one right there. A little tiny one. I hope these are all about the same size. Yeah, they are pretty much. This was a fun page to do. I mean, of course, it was done this was done separate, but painting on this over this magazine image was, I've done it before, but I hadn't tried it on a face before, so it turned out really nice, I thought. And I could have left parts of it as the magazine, but I don't know, I just didn't want to. And in the picture, the girl actually had a pixie haircut, and her lips were different. So it doesn't look like her at all, which is fine. I just wanted the base shapes to make it quicker to paint. This is fun, just doing something relaxing of my own that I'm going to keep. So many times I'm working on things to sell. Now let me see how that looks. Well, I want to make it go on down. I smeared that. I had a feeling that was going to happen. But I can fix it. That's just painted. I think I'm going to go ahead with it because I like it. Oh, that one's big. And if I make a goof on this, like that one's pretty big, I can always go back with the black paint and just touch it up if I'm concerned with it. Excuse me. Getting some spits. Ah, there was a big one. Wait, just spit it right out there. Okay. And I'll go back and fix all the mess ups later. I could shake that up a little bit. Everybody asleep now? You know, if you were, I wouldn't even mind it because that just meant that you were relaxed and having a good time. After we've been rushing around all day, it's very relaxing to me to come down here on Sunday afternoons and visit with y'all. Come on, Pen, what's the deal? Whoa, that was the deal. A big blob. There's something. Alrighty. See, this pen does not like this music paper. It doesn't want to write on it. Doesn't like it. I tried to get a lot done in my cleaning up in my area here because in a couple weeks I'm going to be all about sewing. Got sewing to do before the 1st of October. Several things to get accomplished. Olivia wants some summer dresses. I need some new slacks and stuff, a couple of tops. So she's half of the family's going to Alaska. Half of us are staying here. So I think she and I are going to take advantage of that time where all I have to do is sew. And we're going to work on our sewing projects and get them done. That's the plan. Whew. Where's my lid? Oh, I think I better, this looks kind of lonely down here without any white, so I better put some white there just to even things out. Otherwise, I'll feel lopsided. I don't want to feel lopsided. This white looks gray more than white to me because sometimes it's not as opaque as it's supposed to be. I mean, you could put like 4 layers on there and it might, but okay, I'm going to fix that later, fix that splat later. Now, I've got all this bright color going on here, and this is pretty blank over here. So that, to me, needs evened out. So I'm just going to grab another pasta of some kind. Let's see what we got. And kind of repeat a few of these colors, or whatever I have that's close to it. And I'm wondering, should I just go ahead with the dots? I think I will. Maybe make smaller ones this time. Art Junkie. Art Junkie, you want some binder clips? Hold your eyelids up. Oh, come on. My glitter glue's having an attack. Okay, now let's see. How about some middle ones? Oops. These are the smallest Poscas. All it says is, 0.7 millimeters. And this is their orange. I don't know if Mary's coming on this evening or not. I haven't seen. I don't know what's going on with my Facebook. Something's really goofed up. Because I can't, they've changed something or whatever, and I can't seem to get my, I'm not able to paste things into groups or even find the groups like I used to be able to. So I need to take time maybe whenever I sit down and look at Anne's instructions about setting things up for the chat safety. Maybe I'll take time then and try to figure it all out, but I just haven't taken time. Coffee really sounds good. I'm very tempted. I just hate to make a whole pot of coffee just for me to have 1 cup. Although I could use it tomorrow and do some coffee paper. Okay, so that's orange. Think about this. Yeah, we used to have K-Cup. My husband hates them. I don't know why. I thought recently of getting another one just for the evenings, But I don't want something else sitting out on the counter. It's too much already. By the time you get the mixer and the food processor and the blender and the coffee pot and the toaster and the pressure cooker, oh my gosh, this gets to be way too much. I don't want anything else. So this kind of thing really relaxes me. I like it. I like it. Now when that dries, I'll make that a checkerboard. Then I want to, what time is it? 6:01. I'm past my time. So with that, I will say thanks for hanging around while I worked on my little fairy book. Take a quick peek again. Got some of their wings on. I think these are fairies in waiting. They're not going to get any wind. She might, but I don't think so. I love how this one turned out. I like that one a lot. So I still have a lot to do in here, so I'll have to, I didn't color this hand yet. Oh, see, I have 2 hands. There's another hand. Might end up being more in here because I have a couple more I've done recently. Got this little page finished. and this one worked on. So I want to say thank you so much for coming by and visiting with me. And thank you for the thumbs up. And thank you for the subscriptions. I appreciate it all. And I appreciate you. So have a good week. Be kind to each other. And I'll see you around. Bye bye.